fine if you want to consider whatever you want. Would you please give me your first name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your last name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your date of birth?
No.
The fact that they don't like it, and you're not the feelings police. You're not out here to enforce their policies or their feelings.
What's the badge number? What's this? What's this? What's your badge number, sir? What is it? What's your badge number? What is it? Tell me. It's the one. Tell me your badge number. What's the?
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop.
Dumbass. Blocking traffic while he was calling me in. I already given him a description of me. Saying what I look like. Pretty good stuff here. All right. Here we go, city truck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're getting a talking to here. How you doing?
Can I help you or something?
No, I'm just getting some footage here.
Doing what?
Getting some footage.
Oh, okay.
That was weak. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Turn around. Oh, here we go. Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Is there something wrong?
You were on their wall.
Excuse me?
Is it true you were on their wall?
On their wall.
Yeah, they claim that you were on top of their wall.
But that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I've been
That's
on
why
this
they
sidewalk the entire time.
Well, did they have video cameras here too?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll double check.
I was not on there. I was never off the sidewalk. Straight down there, straight down here. And if they
Well,
tell
that's
you
what we were called for. We're trying to figure it out.
Okay, so if I can prove that I wasn't, are you gonna cite them for calling in a false report?
Well, I have to hear both sides. I've always only talked to you so far.
Okay.
So what seems to be going on?
Nothing. I'm doing a little story on the water plant. I'm just getting some footage of some vehicles moving in and out.
Oh, okay.
I'm not causing any trouble.
You're like a reporter or something? Cool?
I'm with the press, yes.
Oh, which one?
I'm with Arizona United News.
Never heard of it.
Over an online service.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any ID with you at all? So
have I committed a crime?
Well, I'm investigating a crime.
I understand that, but
you want me to hear your side of the story, right?
I already told you. I've been on the sidewalk the entire time. What?
So how can I take your report of false reporting if you don't even identify yourself?
Well, do you suspect me of committing a crime? I'm just asking you.
Well, at this stage, I don't have a crime yet.
Okay,
but
and then I don't have an obligation to provide you an ID.
Well, there is a statute that says you're required to provide identification.
Yeah, you know what it is?
Yes.
You know what it is? 13-2412.
Yes.
And it says that
after I tell you that you're supposed to give me your identification.
If I have not, if I'm not, am I being detained? Am I being detained?
You're being detained until we find out if there's truth or facts to the case. That
reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime can you say that you're detaining me by?
They're reporting you trespassing on their wall.
So you're going to take their word for it?
I'm investigating it, so you're not free to leave while I investigate it.
Go investigate.
Is that fair?
That's fair, but
okay.
But
I want to hang out with you. There's another officer over here. I can't talk with you both at once.
Well, you can go talk with them. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Where am I going to get?
I don't know. How did you get here?
I didn't say.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Officer Palmer.
Palmer?
The Mesa Police Department. My badge is 10326.
Thank you very much for being professional. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing my job. I get called out to a call. I got to check it out.
And I'm doing mine. And I'm doing nothing wrong. And I'm on a public sidewalk. And I have every right to film anything I can see in public. You look as though you're going to challenge that. No? Okay.
Why would I challenge that?
I don't know. You just had that pensive look of I've got a come back to that. So I just wanted
I have to hear both sides of the story. Wouldn't you agree with that?
to. Sure, you can.
So they're reporting suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
Suspicious activity is something we need to check out.
Is it a crime?
It could be a crime.
A misdemeanor or felony?
It could be both.
Which one is that? What is the ARS for suspicious activity? I'm dying to hear that because I'm not familiar with it.
Well, you're just playing games.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
No, I'm
you
not.
are.
I'm trying to. You know what? I want nobody. I want nobody to bother me. I'm just getting some footage for my story.
Okay. This is a secure facility, and they're reporting that you were on their wall.
Well, they're lying.
Well, we'll try to get to the bottom of that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask them.
It's certainly suspicious to them enough to call us.
I'm a reporter, and I'm getting footage for a story. No one came and asked me anything. Okay. I'm on a sidewalk.
This doesn't even have a name on this. It could be anything. You could make that up.
Sure, I could. Sure. And I don't need press credentials to say I'm a member of the civilian press.
But with all the horrible things that are in the news nationwide.
What do I got? What am I going to do with the camera?
You're doing recon for bad guys.
Recon, right in the middle of the day. I'm going to come do recon. And what And what do you think I can see that I can't spot on Google Earth?
A lot of things.
Really? Tell me. I'm curious, sir. What do you think?
You're a lot closer than Google Earth.
I'm a lot closer than Google Earth. Yeah. I can't see past that wall. I can't see it. Hold on. I want to get these guys up on the wall.
License plates.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Okay.
It's certainly suspicious.
Okay, and suspicion is not in the ARS statutes. I challenge you to find it.
People can report suspicious activity.
They sure can. And I have given you a reasonable answer as to what I am doing here. I am collecting a story.
I'm still investigating whether we're going to still investigate.
And how are we doing that exactly with you standing here?
I have 2 other officers en route. Well, one of us will talk with you and one of us will talk with them.
Okay.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. So this, you say, is a secure facility?
Yeah, it looks locked up, secure to me.
Okay.
Notice no trespassing.
So obviously,
all kinds of stuff.
Obviously, there are some cameras somewhere, right?
I don't know. You're saying obviously. Nothing obvious to me.
It's a secure facility. I mean, come on. Let's be realistic here.
Okay. That doesn't mean
think there aren't cameras? You think there aren't cameras looking at us right now?
Certainly possible.
I would sure go look those up and find out whoever said I was on the wall. That's ridiculous.
Why are you so agitated?
I don't like people making false claims. I'm just trying to get some footage, and everybody's coming and harassing me.
So what's the story about? I'm curious.
I can't tell you what the story's about.
You're the press. Why aren't you going to tell the public
You'll see it when it goes online.
Oh, okay.
I'm grabbing a water here. What's that?
What website do I go to?
I don't want to say right now.
Huh? What's that?
I don't want to say right now.
Okay.
It'd be Arizona United News. You can find it there.
Arizona United News.
Uh-huh.
Is that like a website?
It is. Am I free to go?
No, you're still not.
And I'm being detained for?
You are being detained for investigation of trespassing.
No, I understand, but detainment.
13-1502.
Okay.
Trespassing. You're not free to leave because...
I'm trespassing on a public sidewalk.
No, sir.
You just said I was trespassing.
These people are reporting you're trespassing. I'm investigating that.
Okay.
There is a possibility that you're trespassing. Is that possible that you're trespassing?
It's not possible. Impossible.
That is not impossible that you were trespassing.
Well, I was in my body for the last hour and I know where I've been, so it was
these
impossible.
These guys are reporting something different from that, and there could be a mix-up between...
There's not a mix-up. They're lying. They trumped up the call because they didn't like me out here filming in front of the building, so they made up a story and said I was on their wall. It's ridiculous.
I love how you interrupted me.
Excuse me?
I love how you interrupted me.
How am I interrupting you?
I was speaking and you interrupted me.
I apologize.
Okay.
Go ahead, speak.
So what I'm saying is what they say and what the dispatcher hears and what the dispatcher types, and then it comes to another channel and comes to me.
I understand.
You've heard the telephone game, right? So some things that are reported are not 100% accurate.
I totally understand.
Or maybe they're totally accurate, but we have to verify.
Okay.
So they're reporting, we're verifying. I'm not stepping on anybody's rights.
You're live on the internet now.
That's fine. You're being recorded too.
I don't understand why people would make up stories just because they're uncomfortable. Why? One guy came out and asked me if I needed any help. I said, no, I'm just getting some footage. Okay. So
you seem uncomfortable of identifying yourself.
I don't need to identify myself.
Well, if we're investigating
you seem very comfortable with walking up to any person and asking to abuse their rights.
I'm not trying to abuse anybody's rights.
Sure you are.
You even know the statute of 13-2412A.
Tell it to me.
It says that if I'm lawfully detained you during a lawful stop,
Okay.
You have to provide me your name.
You're exactly right. What is the lawful reason that you have detained me? Lawful.
Investigating
That's not a
call
it's not a lawful
versus
reason.
trespassing.
That's not a lawful reason.
Well, I don't think you understand that then.
Okay.
Because you're not free to leave because I'm talking with you about what they're reporting
Very good.
as trespassing.
I don't have any ID on me.
So that's lawfully
I don't have any
detained,
ID on
right?
me, so don't
Would
waste
you
your
agree
time.
that's a lawful detention?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Investigation is not a lawful detention.
Why do you say that?
Because you have to have to be able to articulate a reasonable suspicion. What's your RS? What is it?
So if we find out that you are trespassing and you fail to identify yourself, you could be charged with a misdemeanor. You understand
Whoop-de-doo.
that?
Okay, find that out. Make up something that puts me on that wall. I'm happy to go to jail for that because that is ridiculous.
Okay.
At the same time, I'd like to know who here reported me by saying
Well, I
that.
can work on that. I can find
Okay.
that out.
Where
It
are
could
you?
be in the police report for you, okay?
Okay. I want to know why people think I'm breaking the law right now. What is everybody worried about a camera?
A person does not have to break the law for them to call the police on something.
I understand that. I understand that.
You want to talk with the RP? Yeah. Find out for sure if he's on the wall. He claims he's been here for an hour and a half and hasn't been on the wall.
From him. It's a secure facility. They got to have cameras all over.
So he's claiming he's never been past this public sidewalk. Okay. And he's trying to live video footage, which I'm not intimidated by.
Gotcha.
So if you can find out if there is security video where he is on their property, I explained to him he's failing to identify himself so far, and he doesn't think he's being lawfully detained, but he's not free to leave because we're investigating
Right.
this allegation of trespassing.
Okay, I'll go talk
I
to
think that's pretty fair.
I'll go talk to
Excellent. Love it. Love it. So how's your day going?
It's pretty good.
You just start your shift, or you
No.
you been back ready to go home?
No.
Excellent.
Kind of right in the middle.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hi. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
There you go, it's right
Can you say it for me, please? I don't read very well.
He's live on internet and all that
there.
jazz.
Okay, Flanagan, 11935.
11935. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I hope we can find some camera.
Suspicious activity is not a crime.
Yeah, but trespassing is.
I'm not trespassing.
But the allegations
I'm not
were that
trespassing.
you were on the fence.
I understand that.
That's what they're
Well, if they're a
reporting to us.
high-powered secure facility, they can easily prove that.
The statute. You agreed that this is a lawful detention because
No, I didn't.
we're investigating a crime. They're alleging a crime, so we're investigating.
Okay, very good.
So under 13-2412A, you're required, therefore, to
You know what?
supply your name.
I'm going to disagree, and I'm going to stand here and consider it a consensual conversation right here. Okay?
That's fine if you want to consider whatever you want. Would you please give me your first name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your last name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your date of birth?
No, sir. No, sir. If I've committed a crime and legally detained,
If you're lawfully detained, you
Then I
are
will.
committing a crime by not identifying yourself. So that is a crime. It's
you
class
don't-
2 misdemeanor, 13-2412A.
You know what? yes, that's
And you even quoted me that statute, so you know that
that's
statute
awesome.
very well.
I do know that statute, and when you detain me lawfully, then I will
I don't
gladly
have to handcuff
give my
you to
full
detain
name.
you.
I understand
You're
that.
not free to leave, so
I
you are
understand
being
that,
detained.
but not lawfully.
How is it not lawful?
I've committed a crime. You have no RAS. None at all. Them saying something is not reasonable, articulable suspicion and should not be in your eyes. We've been here about 15 minutes now, and two officers are talking to the people who gave a false report that I was on the fence. That's hilarious, on the fence. I'm too old and too lazy to get up on something like that. But a sidewalk I can handle.
Use my name, like use my badge.
Well, that's your job.
Yeah.
You're required to give your name and badge number. And I appreciate what you do.
I don't.
You don't think I appreciate what you do? Hold on now. This is interesting. So why do you say that? I would have
It's interesting.
preferred.
You haven't identified yourself.
I don't-
It's like you're.
And how would that change anything if I told you who I was? How would that change anything?
You'd be more cooperative.
Okay, my name's Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Dan, Don, Delmer?
D.
D. You just go by D?
Yeah, let's just go
That's
by
pretty
D.
cool. I had a friend that went by D. So now,
Jeff, how long you been a reporter? It's a pretty cool job, right?
I enjoy it a lot. But I don't enjoy things like this. See, this is all a complete waste of my
Love
time.
the state
I'm
where
trying to
cactus
get.
ran in that tree when that.
I'm trying
in
to.
that cactus.
I'm trying to get vehicles
I'm not
moving out of
stopping
here.
you. I'm not stopping
No,
you
you're
for
not. But this
anything.
is all in my scene, and I'm narrating, and everything is it's just a mess now. I have to start all over, basically. I would have preferred that nobody came out and talked to me, and you guys weren't bothered with it. 3 police officers. How much money is that in an hour? That's a lot of money out here for somebody doing a constitutionally protected right. You cannot deem public photography a crime, and it's not. I just want to take pictures. I do find it terrible that all these resources are wasted on this because you guys could be doing something else. You could be.
What if somebody had ill intentions to what you're doing, and we were to identify that person and stop their ill intentions?
You should have made that determination right away, right? You did a threat assessment right away, right? You can't do that?
All right.
Hey, man.
Hey!
Here's the deal. You're not in any trouble. You are on the sidewalk. You're allowed to record. All I ask is if I didn't say you did prior, just don't step on their property. Don't block their driveway. And if people come to the sidewalk, I don't know, it's kind of hot outside. I don't know if they're going to be walking. Just kind of step to the side and go. Gone 'em.
I am 58 years old,
Yes,
and
sir.
I know how to get out of the way of traffic.
Sounds
I know
good.
not to block a sidewalk,
Sounds
and traffic needs to yield to pedestrians.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And any questions at all?
Yeah, I want to know why it is they can call in a police report and say I was on their property when I wasn't.
They
I
can
think it was miscommunication.
They can call all day.
Miscommunication.
They can
Okay.
call all day.
I think it was maybe they saw you right
You know
by
what kind
where
of
that
facility
traffic
it is?
pylon it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just thought that you were on the other side of
Yeah.
the property. That's what it was.
And we confirm that you weren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we're all done.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for upholding your oath. I appreciate it.
This encounter is a masterclass in standing up for constitutional rights with composure and professionalism. Huge respect to the cameraman for holding his ground and effectively educating both the officers and the audience on First Amendment rights. The cameraman confidently defended his right to film on public property, clearly articulating the legal foundation of his actions. He emphasized that public photography is a constitutionally protected activity and that mere suspicion does not equate to criminal activity. When allegations of trespassing surfaced, the cameraman stood firm, challenging the validity of the claim and urging the officers to verify the facts. His logical approach, highlighting the availability of surveillance footage, exposed the baseless nature of the accusations. His professionalism was evident in his respectful tone, even when addressing unwarranted detainment and requests for identification. By maintaining a calm demeanor and redirecting the conversation to the law, he transformed a potentially confrontational situation into an educational moment. The cameraman's ability to engage the officers in constructive dialogue was particularly commendable. He pointed out the waste of public resources in responding to lawful activity, reminding the officers of their responsibility to uphold constitutional rights rather than act on vague suspicions. The cameraman's preparedness, knowledge, and composure set a high standard for accountability and transparency. Respect to the cameraman for turning a challenging situation into a powerful demonstration of civil liberties in action. Let's keep going.
I'm just taking pictures and stuff, that's all.
Anything in particular?
Just Mountain Air, man. Everything that's here.
No, I know. The reason why I asked was because somebody said something. They come to my office and use the phone and was calling security. I'm like, what's going on? So I come out here, I see everybody standing around, and I'm like, what's going on out here?
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures. Not a big deal. On the sidewalk.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Said, oh, we want to use the phone. I said, no, I don't want to use the phone.
No, you're good, man.
You guys.
What's up, man?
I call them. They're dressed like Zombieville police,
Oh, I ain't worried about that. They don't scare me, man.
but they're Mountain Air police.
They don't scare me. I ain't saying good or bad. I'm just press. free press. That's what I.
Yeah, but they don't make people take pictures.
That's too bad. This is America.
You're gonna kill a lot of damn people. A lot of them. But hey, I work here.
Okay.
I'm on CFC's office with somebody with police department. What's going on? We're asking, you know, why are we? Have you on you?
No.
I'm on you right here. Ordering, you're actually on public property.
I'm on public property.
You're on public property. This right here is all Mount Air.
It's a public street.
This is all Mount Air.
There's sidewalks here.
And you're loitering, you're doing something that's abnormal to the public. So I'm not gonna have you get
That's
mad.
the dumbest things I've ever heard. Are you serious? Are you a joke?
No, I'm not.
I have purpose here. I just told you what I'm doing. Loitering has to do with having no purpose. Abnormality is not you're not the judge of abnormality. Let's get real here. Who do you think you are?
You're telling me that this sidewalk is belonging to Mount Air. Okay. No soliciting, no loitering, and no trespassing.
I'm not loitering. I have a purpose.
Okay. Well, obviously you're already familiar with the things. but
Exactly,
here's the
because
issue.
you're telling me what you're saying is completely wrong. It's time for you to go.
Typically a loitering.
It's time for you to go.
Okay, I'm not gonna leave. Okay.
You're gonna leave before I do. I guarantee it.
I'm not.
Guarantee.
I'm not. I'm not.
You are ridiculous.
Okay.
You can make up all you want. It's
Okay.
gonna be on your. You have a dash cam?
I do not.
Oh, of course you don't. This is terrible. Then. You don't have a body cam or a dash
Are you the
cam.
same guy that did this to Millsboro Police Department?
What are you talking about?
Where you're a journalist, you want to have.
I take
people come talk
pictures.
to you?
What's wrong with taking pictures?
Okay, you were taking pictures of Mark about 2 months ago, right?
Who cares?
Okay.
I do a lot of stories.
Okay.
What's the deal? I have
What
it all on
is your
video.
overall purpose of getting the police to come here?
I don't want the police to come here. I want to get my pictures and leave. I don't
Okay.
I already told you to leave. I don't want you here.
Okay, well, we'll do what you
Are you detaining me?
Am I detaining you?
Yes, ma'am.
As a matter. Okay, once another officer gets here, I'm gonna have a couple things done, and then we'll get you on your way, okay? But for right now, I'm gonna have you sit right here, okay?
It's ridiculous. You don't know anything about the law.
I don't, okay. Do you have any sort of law degree or anything like that?
No, I read though.
You read?
Yeah. The laws are written down.
Okay.
They're all written down. Right? Aren't they? In a book or something? So anyone can read them. Why do you need a law degree to know laws?
So what is your overall purpose here?
I have cameras, so I'm here to take pictures. That's the goal.
Okay.
The fact that they don't like it, and you're not the feelings police. You're not out here to enforce their policies or their feelings. You're out here to enforce the
If I
law.
can talk to you without you interrupting,
I don't want to talk to you. I'd like to be free on my way, but you've detained me here.
Right now, you are being detained, okay? What the report was for 911 is that...
911?
Yeah, people called 911 and the cops get here.
Why would they call 911 for someone with a camera?
I don't know, but what happened was they told me that there was a gentleman here, he was taking pictures, and they've asked him to leave, and he wasn't leaving. Okay, so that generates a call for service that makes the police need to respond. Just
Got
do me
it.
a favor, just sit tight, and then once another officer gets here, I'm going to look up a couple things, because I believe we have a town code for that. If not, then you're fine to go, but I need to make sure that my
Town
job...
code for what?
Loitering, standing on the streets and stuff like that. Officer coming right there, so once he gets
Why
here...
is he coming with lights on?
I don't know, I'm not him. When he gets here and you can talk to him...
What are you doing?
You're more than
He's
welcome to ask
flying
him that.
through here.
Okay. When he gets here, you're more than welcome to ask him why his lights are on. Okay?
That's a joke.
Okay.
It's a shit show here, dude. What's up, man? What's your name? Valenti. Why are we rolling up lights to some cameras?
I don't know what's going on. They call me out for assistance. I really don't know what's going on.
You just
I heard
run
a lot of
lights no
yelling.
matter what?
I'm sorry?
You just run lights no matter what?
No, she was yelling for assistance. I don't know what's going on. It was sentenced to
Well, there's a
disorder,
man taking
so.
pictures. I mean, alright.
That's fine. You're right next to the private property, no loitering sign, man.
On the sidewalk, though. I mean, there's a fire hydrant right there.
This is all property.
It's a public
This whole
street.
no, the whole parking lot is property.
I'm not, I haven't been in there.
Okay.
It's as far as I've been is those wheels.
All right, man.
Now what you're doing is completely fine, okay? So
All right.
here's what's gonna happen.
Wait,
That's their private property.
you had to call your supervisor, but 3 people showed up?
They're not my department. They're the Agler Police Department. I'm Zombieville.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
What All right, so what's up? What'd you find?
So, if you're on their property, that's going to be trespassing. If you're on the street or on the road, it's completely fine. Take
Perfect.
videos. Don't get hit by a car. I don't want to see you get hurt. But if you want to take videos, obviously it's freedom of the press. That's what I was telling you before. I agreed with you before. But when they called and said you were on the property, that's when there was an issue of trespassing.
All right, thanks, Dodson. I appreciate it.
All right, do you have any questions at all?
Nope, you're good. See you
If
later.
you're going to be out here for a while, let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be a while. I like when it gets dark, the lights come on and stuff.
That's completely fine. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm here to get
with
pictures.
you.
I'm
That
not
was my
leaving
main
because y'all
concern.
showed up. That's like,
Then I want to make sure it is handled properly.
you're doing good, Dodson. You started off wrong, but I really like where this went.
Because
It's
here's
great.
the thing, is it is freedom of the press, but like I said, when they call 911 and tell us that you're on their property,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's all we know when we get here. So if you're on the street or on the sidewalk, that's fine.
Perfect.
Just don't trespass on there. They're obviously feeling some sort of way about it, and I don't want to have to arrest you for trespassing if they're saying you're on the property.
I don't want to be
and stuff like that.
trespassed.
So if you're out here, that's fine. Be careful. Big old trucks fly down the street.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to see you get hurt, and they also smell horrible. So
Yeah, that's why I got the mask, and I'm trying to stay visible. So.
yeah, I'm about to say stay visible. Technically, for the town ordinance, you're supposed to have a light on you. So if you have a flashlight,
In the pocket.
keep it on.
Bam.
All right.
Thank you, Dodson. That was awesome.
Mike N. skillfully upheld his First Amendment rights, maintaining composure even when approached by multiple officers responding to a complaint. By clearly stating his purpose, to gather content as a journalist, he made a strong and undeniable assertion of his right to film in public spaces. When questioned about loitering and trespassing, the cameraman confidently explained that his actions had a legitimate purpose, effectively countering the loitering accusation. Refusing to be intimidated or rushed, the cameraman set a textbook example of how to navigate encounters with law enforcement while exercising legal rights. He addressed accusations of abnormality with logical reasoning, pointing out that subjective terms like abnormal have no legal standing. His strategic questioning of the officer's authority, asking if he was being detained and under what suspicion, brought the focus back to the legal basis for their actions. His firm statement, "You're not the feelings police, you're here to enforce the law," was a sharp yet respectful reminder of their duty. Big respect to the Mike M for standing his ground and turning this encounter into a teachable moment. His approach demonstrates the power of knowing your rights and exercising them with confidence. And let's keep going.
Do you live around here?
Of course I do.
Okay, let me see your ID. So since
What did
you say you live around here, let me see your ID.
What you need some
I'm
ID?
security around here.
What crime did I commit?
I'm security around
So
here.
what crime did I
You
commit?
sitting around here with an open container.
What the
Sitting
open
around
container?
here,
So
you say
where?
you live around here. Let me
Where's
see
the
your
open
ID. You got
container?
your ID?
Where's the
You
open
don't have your
container?
ID?
Where's the open
Do
container?
you have your ID?
Do
you have your ID?
If I had
Do you
committed,
have your ID?
If I committed,
Do you have your ID?
If I
I'm
committed,
asking you, if you don't have your ID.
No. If I
Okay.
committed
and you
crime,
say you live around here, right? Is that what you're telling me?
If I committed
I'm asking you
crime-
one question. You say you live around here, right?
what crime did I
You
commit?
say you live around here?
What crime I committed?
You say you live around here.
Do it matter?
You told me you said you
Do
said
it
you live
matter?
around here, right?
Do it matter though?
You got yours on, I got mine on. You said you live around here, right?
Yours ain't even facing.
It is on.
Your shit facing right there.
By tomorrow.
Your
you
shit
live around here.
facing
You said
right
you live
there.
around here.
Your
I'll
shit.
show you something.
Hey, you say, hey, so I put them in the place. Know your rights now. Yeah, that's all you need right here. That's all you need. Yeah, man. That's all you need to put them in their place. Yeah, man. Oh,
Now you're being disorderly.
that's how you put them in their place.
you understand
Yeah,
me?
man. Stop letting them scare you like that.
Understand me?
Stop letting. Oh no, I just want y'all to know that.
Before you go now.
Stop letting them scare you like that. All you need is this right here. Yeah, man. What's your badge number? Watch this. Watch this. What's your badge number, sir?
What is it?
What's your badge number?
is it?
Tell me.
It's the one. It's the one.
Tell
that's
me
going-
your
it's the one
badge
that's
number.
gonna have
Watch
you-
this.
it's
Watch
the one-
this, cuz. What's your badge
it's the
number?
one that's gonna have
What
you-
is your
it's the one
badge?
that's-
What is your badge
Hey, man,
number?
I'm gonna tell you
What
one
is
more
your
time.
badge number?
I'm your security.
What? I
around
don't give a fuck. What am I doing? What is your badge number?
I'm finna ask you one more time.
What is your
You
badge
still around
number?
here.
What is your? Okay, so you can't tell me your badge number? You not,
You will be
Mr. Sanders?
Sergeant
For
Sanders.
what?
And
For
because
what?
I asked
For
you,
what?
You sitting on here laundering
For
and
what?
fucking with a drinking in public, and if you're not
Hey,
here,
know your rights.
okay.
Know your rights. That's all I want you to do. Know your rights. That sounds good. Well, that's a threat. Officer, that's a threat.
When a police officer works security at a low-income apartment complex and forces residents to show ID to prove they live there, it reflects a problematic and harmful approach to policing. This tactic not only infringes on individual rights, but also increases the tensions between law enforcement and the community. This clip shows the importance of a poverty-stricken community being educated on their constitutional rights. When residents are informed about their rights, they are better equipped to resist and report unlawful or abusive practices. The officer's behavior raises serious legal and ethical concerns. Threatening eviction without due process is not only morally wrong, but also potentially illegal. Such threats create an environment of fear and intimidation. Residents should feel safe and secure in their homes, not threatened by the very individuals sworn to uphold their rights. Seeing Mr. Tunstall stand up for his rights while encouraging others to take notes is a great day in America. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.